Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I am so glad that you're here. The last video that I did upload was about our lip text, and I saw how good that video did, so I just wanted to talk about the veneer text that I do see that I've been seeing honestly for the past month now, and unfortunately it's still something that is going on in the market of the US of A. I haven't really seen any like anywhere else in Canada, because that's where I am right now, but I've only seen it in the US, mostly in like Houston, Texas, Atlanta, Miami. There are a lot of bootleg. I'm not even gonna call them bootleg because honestly they're just fakes. There are a lot of veneer techs, which veneer tech is not a thing. Just letting you guys know, it is not a thing. Okay, you need to be a dentist to do any type of surgery on the teeth, and I feel like a lot of people are really putting their life into these veneer tech hands because the teeth can be really sensitive. Any little thing can basically mess your whole sensitivity up. But like I said, I wanted to do a video about this. Before we do get ahead, do subscribe to the channel, will definitely help me a lot, and also like the video, give it a thumbs up.
So here we have a fascinating case done by two unlicensed dentists practicing in the United States of America. As you can see, rampant decay on their front teeth. These are the two individual unlicensed dentists practicing in the US of A without any issues. Not a single board of dentistry has gone after them, and they have not received any lawsuits practicing unlicensed dentistry. Amazing. And here we go, start to finish. Rampant decay was covered up with, you guessed it, composite veneers. They look fantastic, but it's rotting underneath. That patient is going to have major infection and problems. I don't get it.
I feel like they're about to kill a lot of people because the videos that I've been seeing are really disheartening, honestly, in my opinion. These people are putting so-called veneers on top of tooth infections. Like, I get it. A smile can change people's life. You know, people that, especially if you have like bad tooth or bad teeth and you get good teeth, it honestly changes your life. It changes your confidence. It changes everything about you, the way you talk, like how you smile, how you approach people to even like have a conversation with them. But it's going to kill these people, especially these techs that are doing this with no kind of license at all, with no kind of dentistry degree, nothing at all, with no kind of license to practice. They're literally covering up people's infections. And let me tell you something, these infections, especially if you have a tooth infection, it can literally cause you to die. Yes, a tooth infection can be as bad as causing you to die, especially if it's left untreated. It can spread to the other tooths in your mouth. It can also give you infections like in your jaw, and the worst comes to worst, it can spread to your bloodstream, whereby it affects your heart, and then you probably have a stroke or something and you die.
In this video, you see in her bio, she says dental assistant, not a dentist. So let's say that she's a registered dental assistant, for starters, okay? Let's say that she is. If she is, that is even worse because she would have had to take at least a year of school to get her certificate or her license to become a registered dental assistant, depending on what state she lives in. When you go to dental assisting school, you take a bunch of courses that show you what to and to not do. So if she is truly a registered dental assistant, then this is even more disgusting of her to be doing this. Now, in terms of the anatomy of those teeth, you can see that those teeth are almost broken down to the gum line. Those teeth are not really salvageable. Again, I'm not a dentist, but being in the medical or being in the dental field at all, I know that those teeth are not salvageable. They need to be pulled, meaning extraction. When you just put something on top of decay, what do you think happens? I haven't really gone into the medical aspect of a lot of this because I'm not a medical provider, but let's get into what can happen. So if you get an infection in your tooth and you don't treat it, you can get a couple of things. An infection in your bloodstream, you can go septic, which is like septic shock, and you will die within like a day or two. You could also get endocarditis, which is inflammation of the heart valve, which isn't really something that I'd want to play with. I don't know about you. It's medical background, obviously, but some people have to take what's called a pre-med. So before any dental procedures, they take a medication to keep their heart safe, to make sure they don't get infection that goes to their heart. I am beyond shocked. This one, I keep saying this, but this one is the most terrifying to me because it's not just an overlay of a tooth. This is overlay of active infection and that decay. This is horrible, and systemically, it can cause serious issues.
I've been to the dentist multiple times. I go to the dentist every single time to see if I have cavities. I've had cavities in the past, and I couldn't even go for like teeth whitening, which is technically cosmetic, without taking care of any kind of cavities that I did have. Well, I mean, initially I did go in for the cavities, but even when those cavities weren't removed, I told the doctor, I was like, hey, I still do want to get my teeth whitening and I want to get it cleaned, and they wouldn't do it without doing the cavities first, because once an infection gets really bad, it's literally a 50-50 life or death situation. I cannot understand these people, how they see these things. Actually, you know what? It's because they don't even have the expertise to even know what an infection is, how bad an infection can be. This is honestly dangerous. Now, you might feel good, especially these people that have like infections and stuff. It's honestly like you're taking, I'm trying to look for an analogy here. It's like saying, oh, are you bleeding internally? You know what? Let me just patch you up. Let me just, let me stitch this up for you. You'll be good. But you're bleeding internally. But if I stitch this up for you, like, you wouldn't even feel it. What the hell? You might as well kill them at that point. These people need to go to jail. These people need to go to jail. They need to be in prison for this. And I promise you, oh my God, that's the annoying thing, because I feel so sad for these people that obviously don't have the money, they don't have the resources to go to like a real dentist to get their tooth fixed, and they decide, okay, you know what, this person can do it for cheaper. Imagine going to get veneers from like a dentist. Like, that's really expensive. Like, you need to save a lot of money. That's if you don't have money, and if you do have money, well, that's probably going to be really cheap for you, or something that's not really going to impact the bank account. But these people are like charging like $2,000, $3,000. These people are taking that money that they have and literally putting their life in these stupid ass veneer tech hands. Like, if you have anything tech behind your name, I don't want to talk to you. You don't exist to me. I don't want to listen to you, because there's nothing you would say to me that will convince me that what you're doing is good. That's not even the worst thing. I feel like I'm going to do another video on like the veneers that people do get in Turkey. I will do another video on that, because I think that goes more into an in-depth kind of conversation. And when I was doing some research for this video, not even doing research, I was just like watching YouTube, and I realized that the idea of what we have of the veneers that's like popular around TikTok, and not even like the veneer techs, like the ideas we have about veneers is not really what veneers are. So I'm gonna do another video on that. I'll probably bring it out within the middle of the week, but today's topic is veneer techs. Okay, like, I don't want to see no veneer techs. Like, these people are crazy. Like I said before in the last video that I did with the hyaluron pen one, this is honestly just a get rich quick scam. People are just trying to get money, and they don't really care about anyone else's lives but theirs. The thing is, I don't pray for this to happen to anybody. I really don't. But with the way things are going right now, something bad is going to happen where it's going to set an example for all other veneer techs out there. Also, if you're thinking about getting a veneer tech certificate, just don't. Like, honestly, just don't do it. God will use you as an example. I promise you, bro. Oh, everyone's doing this. I think everyone's getting money, get mad moolah. It's like $2,000 per session, $3,000, $5,000 per session. I can do it. And it's like, example number one. Straight to jail right away. Like, straight to jail. Getting life. I told you. And you're gonna look back in this and say, damn, I wish I had listened to her, because God really did use me as an example. Look at Moses, bro. He did not see the promised land, okay? Just letting you know, Moses did not see the promised land, okay? And if you do this, you might not see the promised land too. Another thing, if you're thinking of getting your veneers done by a veneer tech, same advice goes to you. You will be used as an example of what not to do. Oh my God, I play too much. But my advice still stands. Y'all should just stay away from these scammers, because they will mess you up. They really will. Anyways, that's honestly all I had to say today. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. I really just want to know, even if it's just like a word. Definitely comment it down. I respond to all of them. And if you made it to the end of the video but don't know what to say, you can just comment Moses. Let's comment Moses, bro, so that every single time people watch this video and see the comment of Moses, they know that Moses did something. Oh my god. Anyways, like and subscribe to the channel. Do subscribe. We are at 400 right now. Let's get to 500, and subscribe to the channel if you like the content that I do make here. I will be bringing out another video sometime, maybe next week. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day and a good rest of your week whenever this video comes out. For the people in the States, happy 4th of July, and for the people in Canada, happy past Canada Day. Just wanted to put that out there. Enjoy the celebrations, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye bye now.